Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today's video, I'm going to do a review of my experience using a website called Fiverr. Fiverr. I've ordered from them, I'll look here in a minute, probably 3, maybe 4 times now, because it's difficult. And by difficult, what I mean is I wanted a logo and an intro for my videos on YouTube. So I started out by asking to have a logo made. Then they had to have the logo converted into a certain file format. And then after I got the file format done, then I had to hire somebody else to turn it into an intro. And the hell of it was, so when I had the logo made, the person that made that logo could only make it in certain file formats. And they weren't the ones that the intro maker could make or use. Alright, so step 1, bought a logo. Step 2, had to have somebody convert the files. When I had them convert the files, there was an extra charge for the file that I needed, because when I asked, you know, am I going to get the files I need? Yeah. So my mother's expression is I had to go around my butthole to get to my thumb whenever it come to getting this stuff done. Alright, so as it turns out, I got a nice video intro, no big deal. And you can now I want a new logo. I want one called Bill TV. I went to somebody different because I wasn't real happy with the experience I had the first time. Okay, and seemed legit. You know, guy gives me a price and says he's going to get the order done within, I don't know what it was, 36 hours or something. Oh man, he took forever. Well, it wasn't quite what I wanted. And he apparently, even though on Fiverr, when you pick the person that you want to hire, it says that they speak English and that they're fluent, maybe they're not. Because apparently when I spelled out that I wanted it to say Bill TV on it, he didn't comprehend it and he put different wording up there. But there were several things with the guy. Every time he had to make a revision, it was anywhere from 12 hours to 20 hours per revision, and it was just an insanely lengthy process that it didn't need to be. So in the long run, after about 3 days, I was unsatisfied with the results. I gave him a poor review, which I felt he deserved. I left a comment, which I felt he was worthy of, which wasn't very nice. It wasn't super bad. I could have got a lot worse. Well, I decided, you know what, I want my money back. So there was no option to cancel my order or request a refund. Because he was unhappy with the review that I left him, he, as the seller, had the option to cancel the order. Now, because he canceled the order, I did get my money back. Well, they charged me a $1 processing fee at Fiverr that I won't get back. But since he was able to get the order canceled, that also canceled out my review of my experience hiring him. Now, let me show you this. Let me find it here real quick. I'm not sure. Here's the fella's name. His name is Rainbow Shade, or Rainbow_Shade, and my computer cooperates. If you look right there, right next to those stars, he has 27 reviews and a perfect 5-star rating. Okay, well, it's not hard to keep a 5-star rating if every time you get a negative rating, you're able to sweep that under the rug, you know, and tell Fiverr, hey, give this guy his money back, transaction wasn't good, I don't know, whatever kind of hocus pocus bologna sauce that he's telling them. So then you go to hire the guy and you think he's doing great work. You know, look, he's got 27 reviews and 27 people have given him a 5-star rating and they've all given him positive feedback. So I reached out to customer support to report this, and I said, look, you know, it's bad enough that I had this experience with this fella. Oh, let me also mention, after I gave him the negative review, he continued to message me. Oh, you can't do that. It's going to ruin my career on Fiverr and I won't be able to get any more work anymore. And so on and so forth. And I told him, I said, leave me alone. I don't want to hear anything back from you. We'll just let Fiverr sort it out. Well, he continued to badger me through messages a few more times after that. So I reached out to customer support. I let them know what was going on. And there's a gentleman named Mitch from Fiverr. He's kind of handling the situation. And I guess he's doing the best that he can do. After I told him that I thought it was wrong, that I was unable to give this guy a review of my experience with him, that what's the point? In other words, okay, so my agreement with him was canceled. That doesn't mean I didn't have a bad experience with him. This makes it look like I never hired him. And so basically I don't have a voice. And I think that's a crock. So Mitch gave me a link and he says, try this link, see if it works, and if it doesn't, let me know and we'll go from there. Well, the link that he sent me takes me back to this page here, which was my original, all the course of action that we went through here to get things made and my order process and all that stuff. Nowhere on here does it let me give this guy a review. But it does say boldly right there, my order was canceled, right? So, yeah, and you will see there that he eventually got a logo that kind of resembles what I wanted, but it still wasn't right. Yeah, order canceled by customer support, meaning that it looks like they said, look, the customer and the seller aren't getting along here, and they both agreed to terminate this project or whatever, but they weren't going to cancel it until after Mr. Rainbow reached out to them, I'm guessing. So the point here is I'm making a video for two reasons. One, I think more people need to know what goes on at Fiverr, and if they won't allow you to leave a good, honest feedback about a particular seller, product, service, whatever, then what's the point? And the other thing is, as I'm trying to explain to Mitch what's going on with my particular problem here with this guy, I thought I would put this in video format so that he would understand what I'm going through. Now, I'm going to post this video on YouTube, and I'm going to make it private at first. Okay? We'll see what happens with Fiverr and how they handle this. And, well, if this becomes a public video, then you're going to know that they must not have handled it very well, because otherwise, like I said, the plan is to keep this for private viewing. So, alright, I'm starting to stumble on my words now. If you watch this video, they must have done a bang-up job, meaning not good job, settling my, taking care of me. Alright? I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you very much and have a good day.